deep beneath the tangled vines of the Yucatan.
And high above the oxygen-thin peaks of the Andes lie the ghosts of worlds we were never meant to remember. Before the first European sail broke the horizon, these lands were home to cities of gold, stone, and stars. Civilizations so advanced, they mapped the heavens, while the rest of the world was still stumbling in the dark. You would see a metropolis of 250,000 people, connected by canals that mirrored the veins of a living god. Stand here, 5 centuries ago, and you would not see a wilderness.
You would see pyramids that kissed the clouds.
And emperors who draped themselves in the feathers of birds that no longer exist.
This is the story of the Americas before the silence. A journey into the heart of the Maya, the Aztec, and the Inca, 3 titans who built the impossible.
We begin in the emerald twilight of the lowland rainforests. Here, the Maya did not just live in the jungle, they conquered it. Imagine walking through the gates of Tikal at its zenith. The air is thick with the scent of incense and the rhythmic chanting of priests.
The Maya were the masters of time.
While Europe struggled with basic arithmetic, these people were calculating the movements of Venus with NASA-like precision.
Every stone, every carving was a calendar. To the Maya, the universe was a giant machine, and they were its operators. But look closer at the faces in the crowded marketplaces.
See the jade jewelry sparkling and the vibrant cotton tunics dyed in colors of the rainbow.
This was a world of high art and brutal politics. Yet, for all their brilliance, a shadow was looming. The very soil that fed them was tiring, and the rain, the lifeblood of their civilization, was beginning to fail.
One by one, the great cities were silenced. Swallowed by the same vines that today hide their secrets. Travel north now, to the high valley of Mexico, where a different kind of power is rising. In the middle of a massive lake, a city is floating.
To reach it, you must walk across massive stone causeways that stretch for miles.
This was a city of engineering marvels. Floating gardens, known as chinampas, provided a constant harvest.
Clean water flowed through aqueducts that put the Roman Empire to shame. The markets here were so vast that the Spanish conquistadors stood in frozen disbelief.
They said Tenochtitlan surpassed Rome and Constantinople. But the heart of this city beat to a darker rhythm. At the great temple, the scent of blood mixed with the fragrance of flowers. The Aztecs believed they were the chosen people of the sun. To keep the sun moving, a terrible price had to be paid. Life and death were a cycle, a constant negotiation with the gods. It was a civilization at its absolute peak. Unaware that the prophecy of its destruction was about to arrive from across the sea. Finally, we climb. We ascend the snow-capped spine of South America, the Andes. Here, the Inca built an empire that stretched 4,000 miles. Connected by a road system so sophisticated, it functioned like a nervous system. Imagine standing at the gates of Cusco, the navel of the world.
Walls carved so perfectly that not even a knife blade can fit between them.
This wasn't just architecture. It was alchemy. The Inca managed 12 million people with the efficiency of a modern state. High above the clouds, we find the sanctuary of Machu Picchu. It sits on a mountain ridge like a crown, a place where the earth meets the sky. Here, the Sapa Inca was considered a living god, the son of the sun itself. It wasn't just steel or cannons. It was a biological storm. The fall was swift, but the legacy is eternal. As the gold was melted down, the spirit of these civilizations retreated.
It moved into the mountains, into the hidden dialects of the villagers.
The jungle reclaimed the stones, but it could not erase the memory.
We are looking at a mirror. These were people who dreamed, just as we do today.
They remind us that no empire is permanent. If you listen closely, you can still hear the heartbeat of the empires that once ruled the world.
Thank you for traveling with us. Subscribe to explore more lost worlds. What civilization should we rebuild next?